points. Now, as you might notice, I actually did remember to grind this time. It took me a while last night to actually remember, hey, I said I was gonna try and grind, so I just did. Did not take as long as I thought it would. My first time around, it actually took longer than I thought because I forgot about one skill existing. So, hey everybody, we're going to go back to Bravely Default, where the stream title's there for a reason. My stream title says, I wonder how many times they can tell the player that someone's evil. And you know, I didn't see that one coming. And I actually didn't even notice this when I was grinding because I sort of just like mashed through this whole thing. I didn't pay attention. I was watching something, I think, on YouTube or on my server, just like one of the videos I have. So, alright, Airy Lies. Flying Fairy, so would it be Lying Fairy? And also, I am in Florum now because I wanted to test something. Also, okay, let's go over what is new now. Flying Fairy, Lying Airy. Ah. They removed the FF because it's not Final Fantasy. Pretty good, actually. But everyone has every job mastered now. Thank entirely, and I do mean entirely, to Obliterate. Just axe it at the beginning of the fight. So I basically just started running around doing laps where the little Mandragoras showed up and just kept on killing 6 of them over and over and over. And also, I didn't notice it. This actually works with job points. Doesn't say it anywhere. It just says experience up, which I thought, okay, it'll give me more experience. Sure, that's it, but no. This stacks with JP up, and it affects job points as well. Notice that when I had Tiz running Obliterate and JP up, everyone else was running JP up and experience up. As like the bare minimum to keep them fighting in case we didn't win the speed check. And they got every job faster than Tiz, even though Tiz had less jobs to master. So, let that be known. This affects job points. As for why I'm in Florum, I wanted to test out a build or just like my current setup at the moment for some other stuff. Let's go over what everyone is now. Edea is still a monk freelancer, I believe. Yep, monk freelancer. Still with Hades Claw, Headband, Power Slash, Hermes Sash, hopefully to make her not possibly speed tie with Agnes, or anyone for that matter. For that reason, I even actually gave her, what's it called, speed 20%. Because right now she just has Pierce default, physical attack up, and speed 20%. In the hope that she hits hard enough, and is fast enough to not worry about a speed check. Ring a Bell is still our singing or our dancer slash freelancer, but I decided to put freelancer first instead of performer. Entirely because I was doing the performer slash freelancer, then I realized, wait, one of the only things that freelancer really offers as his own thing is save, singing, MP. That's it. As well as, like, you know, the stat changes that come with it. Of course, the agility going up is a rather nice thing, but freelancer isn't inherently that bad. Not to mention, freelancer gets him late bloomer. Yeah, I doubt he's ever gonna actually really have to fight much, but when he does, that's gonna be kind of nice. As for abilities, I think I already showed them. Yeah, Hasten World, Dual Wield, and Dagger Lore. So if he has to fight, he can do something, but right now he's almost essentially just a Hasten Lore character. Even if he's dead, he still does something. Agnes was the one that I thought about changing up the most, funny enough. Important stat in the game. You want everyone to outspeed the stillness bot, but stillness bot to outspeed the enemies. Yeah. Like, on yes, I figured Spirit Master, I'm gonna keep it as like her main thing. It's too kind of good. The skill that has lower the MP cost of White Magic as well is just really good for her. Especially with the second class being White Mage. The only thing that I thought about changing was Group Cast All, funny enough. Group Cast All is an amazing thing, and I was debating heavily on should I finally ditch it because of, what's it called? I thought about another thing. Where are you? This dude with healing lore, and I thought that could be interesting to just double. It's a raw doubling of healing and recovery abilities. That combined with, which one was it? Oh yeah, Steady MP Recover. And with that, she would constantly recover 60 MP every turn. Donna Shower, nice, man. So I thought about doing that as a more sustained thing, but then I sort of came back to the idea of all healing is better than strong single target, and stillness is still the best thing ever. So that she stuck like there, and Tiz was the only one that I thought about changing, because if everyone is 99 and all things are maxed, I don't really have a need for a lot of things now aside from some equipment. So I had a very hard toss-up of, do I want to keep him as a thief, or do I want him to go a bit more damaged, so we could have more damage dealers in the party that isn't just Edea. And then it sort of came down to thief or something else. Darknet was the one that I heard thrown around the most in some of your guys' comments about, like, very strong stuff, and I thought, what's so good about him? What's so strong? And I thought, you know, Darkbane, that's pretty good. Minus Strike, if I can find a way to lower his HP to 1, very good. Assuming his HP stat is good for it. Nullify damage from magic attacks and turn that to something else. Pretty alright, actually. Life or death. That I didn't want to try. Charm someone? Meh. 30%. Could be better for like that, especially because it goes to 1.5 times damage. But then I genuinely forgot about it. Rage. Same amount of stat or BP required for what's it called? Godspeed Strike. Does not ignore armor, but it can hit him up to 5 times. But it keeps on using Dark Bane, so you're likely to kill yourself if you do this, until you reach 1 HP. So, I was debating on giving him the Magic Swordsman thing. What is it? Sword Magic. The Sword Magic one, because you can cast Drain on yourself. So just for 10 turns, I constantly would heal back to damage I deal. Debating on doing that, then I realized, wait a second. I got a weapon for that. And so with that, I gave him Gloom to ensure that it boosts the damage of dark attacks, and I'm pretty sure almost all of his attacks are dark attack. Two-handed to increase the power of it. Drain Up, which I hope affected the skill, but in my test I don't think it did. And Speed Up. So I need to get him one more skill here that'll help him out. So probably just a raw physical thing from like the monk. Two Dark months with Phoenix Flight minus Strike for 99 damage. A speed bot with Piracy Singing to make sure I always outsped, and the Stillness bot. That's a solid thing. I want to try this at the moment because the monk is already kind of hitting 9,999 cap damage. So I'm doing her with Pierce default to make sure that no matter what, she's hitting damage. And with Pressure Point, it's just double attack, ignoring physical defense, and ignoring default defense. So it's just true damage. The only problem is that it costs BP, so I need to really make sure that I don't fall behind on my BP usage. And so I tried this out in a boss fight against the red mage here. Turned out okay. He didn't actually live long enough for me to do a full test, so I'm just hoping it all works out. Or it's all going to work out. Let's try out another one now. Not the thief, because I think it's going to be too weak. How about... You know what? Let's head up here a bit. That's a salve maker? Let's go actually fight the two. Again, this is mostly to be a damage check to see how much damage I'm throwing out. Let me just go ahead and turn this off right here. I'm not grinding anymore. How's it going, Shrimp? Just started, and I'm gonna do a boss fight to test out how much damage I'm actually throwing out with this party setup I'm doing. Still open to trying a lot of different things, but this is the one that I'm pretty sure it's well-worn, like, strategies, but...
Victor!
I want to see how it works. Not bad.
Silence, if you please. She would likely perish if we were to disturb her now.
It's happening again.
Again? What do you mean?
Oh, I was just thinking out loud.
Allow me to tell you a story, if I may. Once upon a time, in a place not of this land, there was an orphan child suffering an incurable disease. Her name was Victoria. Though still a child, she was abhorred by those around her due to her affliction, as the Orthodoxy cast her aside. She was taken in and raised by the Orthodoxy soon after her birth. She simply waited upon her inevitable demise, all the while gasping in pain and despair. Then, a chance meeting changed her life. On death's door and abandoned, she was found by the Grand Marshal, who wandered the lands after renouncing the Orthodoxy himself. She began her treatments in this land after the Lord Marshal conquered and renamed it the Duchy of Eternia. It was I who created the white magic cable. I was charged with studying the combined use of white magic and the crystals. I advocated the use of treatments by amplified white magic on her. But there was one who voiced objections. My assistant in my white magic research, Vincent S. Court, my father. He pressed endlessly for an alternate treatment, one not based on the amplification of white magic. But it was alchemical genesis he proposed. It is a forbidden art, a foul heresy, banned since the time of the Old Faith. The Lord Marshal and I both rejected my father's proposal out of hand. But he would not be swayed. He didn't so much as ask Victoria's consent. He believed his cure had rid her of her affliction, but the truth was far different. It stilled her growth, and periodic fits grew more frequent. Soon, it began to cripple even her mind. My father has since passed. She found clarity one day, returned to herself. She murdered him. I was devastated. No, in truth, I was already a broken man. You must think me a fool for not loathing my father's murderer. But I could not exact vengeance on her. I was entranced by her innocent eyes and childlike form. I devoted myself, body and soul, to her healing. Yet, I failed to relieve her suffering. Each time her tiny form is racked with pain, I ask myself, knowing the result, would I still have intervened as I did? But ever is my answer
You
the
caught
same.
that too, Danny, huh?
As long as I draw breath, I will see that she does too. No matter how she suffers, I'll not allow her to die. She is both my crime and my redemption. My ego, my joy. I dedicate my entirety to her. And know no greater pleasure.
What nonsense. I mean, really, Victor, that was so boring and really long, too.
Forgive me, Victoria. How do you fare now?
Back to my old self, but I don't think I could take another one of those fits. Now, let's take care of these fools once and for all.
Your wish is my command.
Stop it! What is the point of us fighting?
The point, you ask? Because you disgust me, Edea. That is reason enough to fight? No. I wish to see your corpses splayed before me, fools!
Alright, let's do a damage check. Alright, first turn is going to be mainly a pass, just to get everything set up, so I don't have to waste turns next. Then you can just, I guess, invigorate yourself for a chance. Okay, he's going first. I'm not sure if I like that. Actually, no, I probably should. I think it is good for him to go first, because then he could give everyone the points. Actually worked 2 times, nice. Alright, this is a bank turn again. Let us raise physical attack for everyone. Oh, they're loving Hasten Water right now. Okay, good to know that. So first things first, Bloodblade. I'm not sure if this actually counts for the 10 turns that Drain naturally does. But if it does, that's going to be great. After that, just Rage. Because when I tried my testing, Mimic did not work with Rage for some reason. Not sure what. Let's go ahead and say you're buffed up as much as you can be. Pressure points on her and Mimic. Who goes first? No, you. Alright, you do. Yeah, without the natural talent to my gimmick, this no longer does 9999 damage. still does respectable damage at 2k. Another one. So now he's -4, so it's not going to work again. I'm not sure if it's actually to say decided, I just sort of am trying it out. Oh wait, now you're going for her? And yet, not enough. Alright, stillness is worn off. We're gonna try for that, I guess. Yeah, Demon Eradicate. We gotta get them to roughly within 3,000 HP apart, then I can do them the Dark Knight's AoE move to kill them. This time we're just gonna go for a standard, what's it called? Because that, what's it called? Rage is to everyone, or to a random target, I believe, so... Let's go for... It is Dark Bane, yeah. So Black Bane, that's everyone, so Dark Bane to her. That should be... Assuming all of them are capped, that should leave her with 3,000-ish left. Let's get ready for stillness so that way he can get a chance to recover as well. Then Adia, you're gonna do your full combo on someone because you're honestly not doing as much damage as I thought you would. He's weak to that shit!
I am sorry, Victoria.
Victor! With Victor gone, my treatment will stop. The next bit I have will be my last. So, with the short time I have left, I'd like nothing more than to crush you all!
Yeah, she's the one that only takes 5,000. Damn it. You didn't warn about that. Oh well. Just rage. Actually, this won't matter. This will be our last turn. Wait, no. Ring a bell, let me actually... with the 5-bit stitcher. You're awesome. Oh well. Alright, so the build can be optimized a bit more. What to go for then? Right now, Tiz is dealing very reliable damage. Edea is not capping out. There's only one problem with it. We can cap her out. It would involve something like this. You have a family, and I don't. Blah, to Edea. Huh. Interesting. It was this natural talent. What else was it? I'm forgetting. But basically, with natural talent and that. 584 physical attack. Problem is, that agility slash speed stat is not enough to reliably outspeed Agnes. So I think I'm gonna have to rely, if I do this, I'm gonna have to rely on the Thieves speed plus 20. Phoenix Flight, then minus strike times 3, but then you're at 1 HP. Killing the bosses so fast and losing your dialogue. Eh. If the dialogue was worth listening to, I'm sure they would speak faster. The problem, doesn't matter with stillness. That is true, but then you're just left with them waiting, I guess. If you do that strategy in stillness, you have 1 turn to do whatever you need. But, assuming you do another, let's say, I guess, I'll try it out. We gotta find another boss for this. Milkmane for Knuckles, yeah. Or for having Knuckle lore with natural talent. This monk hasn't... It does, actually? Oh, shit. They'll give HP plus 10. We have the ability right now. We don't need this, so we can, yeah. Then just make sure that speed happens. With that, she had over 10,000 HP. Alright. We're gonna go try this again. For the Danger Knight builds. I guess, yeah, because if it's working off of HP that's used, then yeah, we don't need that. Alright, you have a point there, good sir. Then we would give her... Why is that an S? I shouldn't think about that, alright. You only need speed and nothing else. Only throw a knuckle that increase speed. Though... my natural knuckle will be stronger than any equip, yeah. But... her just randomly dual-wielding falcon daggers will ensure that she's fast as fuck. I mean, that works. Because if I do that, then I don't need him, I don't think I'm going to need speed 20%. So I can put, the pirate's physical... Actually, again, that wouldn't matter. Because we're working on HP total that's being used, lost, and all that. So, we could put something like the Vamp Regen passive? Maybe. Wait, does this... This is what I think it is, correct? Or just every turn that they are dead, they have a chance to just get up again, right? And it says cost 1. Does that mean it's a one they have to set, or is it just like when they revive, they lose 1 action point? Literally broken passive. I'm not sure if it's broken yet. We gotta figure that out first. The freelancer job that does it, it requires the freelancer class. It's not one that I can set in, unfortunately. If only there was auto drain. Actually, wait. Would giving her a blood blade actually work? Because it would do drain, and drain with the Phoenix Flight would heal back how much? Because I don't think it heals back 1-to-1 the damage dealt. Drain doesn't work here. Damn it, fine. My mind just went to, if drain is 1-to-1, there's a chance I could just infinitely Phoenix Flight. But I don't think it works that way. Like, I'm not sure what to put on here anymore. I don't think that actually works with what I'm doing. Recommend giving speed. You are indeed correct. Alright, so with this build, she has all the speed she would need. She's dual-wielding Falcon Knives with no bonus to it, because all she's trying to do is get her speed up as fast as possible. Up to 123 versus 139 versus 78 versus 89. To be honest, based on how that works, Tiz might join Adia in that moveset. Depends entirely. And I can put a what's it called? Again, it's strange because like strength and all that doesn't matter in this setup. So like we would just use Kenpogi again or something. Or more Power Sash. Then for the last one, like if we really want to go crazy, where is it? Hermes Sandals. She now can outspeed Tiz, or Ringabel. And Ringabel naturally has those things. I guess if I were to do this, I would have to put Ringabel into the actual performer role if I want him to reliably outspeed. Because that would push him agility up another 20-ish. I swap those around, and we look at their agility, 52 to 40. So yep, should work. Or should hopefully work. Back to hiding behind glass. He's not hiding. He is just waiting. He's sleeping for all you know. Sleep fighting. Dagger lore, not really needed anymore because technically Ace in the World is not even needed either because he's not going to be trying to attack anything. He is almost a raw support build. So, you know what? If it works the way you're saying, he needs this more than anyone else. He's always the one that dies. Then after that, just speed. From there on, yes, it's kind of just fine as is. We want her fast, and she is, like, for the most part, fast enough. But I don't know. She'd also just put on the sandals, but then she would risk... Oh no, she wouldn't risk a damn thing. Then for Tiz... Depending on if it works the way you guys are genuinely saying it is, then I probably should switch to Tiz to what Edea is doing right now. With like Falcon Knives, speed, and everything. And then going for the HP build. We'll try this out on another boss then. We'll see how it goes. How's it going, Lucerne? I think they've changed since last time. They've changed quite a bit. How you been, man? Wait, does someone have... Why'd I do that? No, I'm not doing it. Instantly not doing it. I want someone else that is not the, someone that is not the performer to have the ability to, what's it called, examine the opponent. We need that, for the moment at least. Alright, let's go find another boss. But how you been, Lucerne? It's been a while. What you been up to? How's life? Everything good? I came out the wrong exit. Gacha called Genshin Impact. Oh, I've been hearing about that one. Dark's been telling me about it. I've been not caring about it. And what I hear, it actually has worse rates than Fate Grand Order, so that's kind of hilarious. I kind of looked under the impression that Fate Grand Order was like the final boss of gacha games, of like how bad the rates are. The Selfmaker? Or... This is the pirate, I believe, right?
What on earth could that ship be doing? Oh, pardon me.
Did you see something?
Yes. A strange ship has been appearing in this harbor ever since the start of the war. It's a decrepit old sailing ship, and it always shows up on foggy nights.
Has it tried to harm you?
No, it's just an eerie sight, though you can hear screams coming from it.
That's the ship. It's still prowling around.
Oh, it's already daytime. The ship's not going to show up right now. Shit. nighttime. Alright. In that case, let's just kill an idol.